Hello everyone, this is the first Facebook ads tutorial. I'll be showing you how to make a Facebook ad campaign with the new updated interface. So the first thing you want to do is go to your business manager. You can also do through personal ad account. So essentially what you would do is you just go to your ad manager and then start from there. Or what I recommend is you make a business.facebook. It's very simple. All you do is you go to business.facebook.com, which is over here, and then what you essentially just log in through there, and Facebook will create a business account for you. So just create an account, you log into it, you fit in a few details for what page you want to connect it to. It's very simple, and once you have it, you can all you do is log into it. You create an ad account. So you would create an ad account. I've already maxed out my ad accounts here, so I can't make any more, but you would be able to create a few ad accounts. It'd be a button somewhere here. You could create ad account, and that would be it. All right. Even if you don't want to make a business on Facebook, I highly recommend it, because what Facebook tends to do is ban your account or limit it for a long period of time. It's happened to me. So if you don't have a business account for backup, then you should get one as soon as possible, because if they do ban your account or limit it, you won't be able to run any ads until they take off the ban. So there is that. Let me just move this. All right. So make sure you get a Facebook business account. That's step one. Or if you really don't want it, you can just go to your ads manager. But like I said, if you do get banned, you won't be able to run any ads at all. Whereas if you have your business account, you can still run ads. It'll be your backup essentially. And also, when you do create it, make sure you create all the ad accounts. You can create about two or three. So create the ad accounts, even if you're not going to use them, because they'll all be backups. All right. So once you've done that, you go to business.facebook.com. You just go to your ad account. So here's my one. I'm just using this one for now. And then here's where you choose your objective. So depending on what you want to do with your website, you'd want to choose a different objective. So essentially, you can boost your post here, or like the top three ones that I use for my clients would be this one here, which is basically a link click campaign. You're paying per click. Also, just to know here that when you're starting out, I believe you have to spend about $10 before you can actually be eligible to run link clicks campaigns. So what they'll make you run a CPM campaign, which is essentially a pay per impression. All right, so you would have to spend about $10 before they would allow you to run a cost per click campaign. And then later on, after you've got a decent number of clicks, let's say a couple of hundred, maybe a few thousand, and you've set up a pixel on your website. So you set up your pixels through here. You just install the code on your website on the sites that you want it on. So make sure you do that so you can get some data. And then at a later point, you can start creating conversion campaigns. But when you're starting off, I recommend just doing link clicks and CPM campaigns, depending on your objective. Or you can do video views too. It's up to you. All right, so even if you want to collect emails, I still recommend you do a link click to an off-page destination. I haven't found lead forms to work too well. So, I mean, you should always test out different things. But starting off, probably just go with CPM. You can probably leave out the post boosting for now, or promoting your page, unless you want to go for likes. But if you want to go for business and like sales and stuff for Shopify stores or e-commerce websites, then this will be your main one. These two here, these will be your main campaigns. And later on, you probably start using these as well if you've got an online store, getting people to your offer, etc. If you've got an event, you want to use that as, obviously. So it really depends on your objective. I personally just use it to get emails and to send to e-commerce websites like Magento, Shopify. So we'll just go with that one for now. I'll name it YouTube test campaign. See, as you can see, it says link clicks, increased number of visits. So this is the link click campaign right there. Click on continue. All right. So here's where you start with your audience. You can use a saved audience if you have one. I don't have one in this ad account, so I'll show you how to create a new audience. All right. So when you're starting out, unless you already have a custom audience where you can create custom audiences here. For example, if you've got an email list, or later on after you run your ads for a bit, you can get you can retarget your website traffic. But starting out, unless you have an email list, you're gonna have to create a custom. You're gonna have to create a new audience here. So basically, here you would just basically upload an email list. Unless you have like 1,000 or so, it's probably not gonna help that much. So if you've got like 20 people in email list, it's probably not worth it. You probably just want to create a new one. All right. So first thing you do, just choose your location. Choose United States. We can go with Los Angeles, California. And you can also decide how far away you want them to be, certain radiuses. And then the age. See, for now, just go for about 18 to like 40, depending on what product you're selling. But I just start running the campaign. Make sure to look into your audience insights, and you'll get detailed insights on what kind of people are clicking on your campaign. So if you realize that, people between 30 and 32 are clicking on my campaigns, then you probably want to create an ad set to target those and see the results. Basically, the main thing when it comes to Facebook ads is split testing. Make sure you're always testing different stuff. So for now, since we don't really have an audience, we're just gonna have a vague age. Go with men. Language. I normally leave it blank, but you can just go for English, or that's for all types of English languages, American and UK. We just go with all here as well. See, so far we've got 4 million people between 18 and 40. All right, so here's where it kind of tells you, like summarizes your audience. So targeting. Here's where you can target page interests. You can target by job titles, behaviors, all that good stuff. So let's say, for example, you want to target. Let's say you want to target, I don't know, like Tai Lopez or something. Boom, he's got 770,000 people. So let's say for any kind of page or interest you want to target or show you here, and then once you click it, it gives you more suggestions. Look, it shows you Gary Vaynerchuk, Tony Robbins, Grant Cardone, Tim Ferriss. As you can see, it starts showing you other people related to Tai Lopez. So what we can do here is we can now, let's say we want to target people who like Tai Lopez as well as Tim Ferriss. If you just click here, just type in Tim Ferriss. Tim Ferriss. See, our audience, it starts to narrow down. See, now we have about 9,000 people who like Tai Lopez, and Tim Ferriss. You can test out different reaches if you want. Personally, anything under 100,000 is alright. I go between 10,000 to 100,000. Sometimes I'll go under 10,000 if I want to target business owners. But if it's something broad like this, I'll just go for between 10 and 100,000. So if this was what I was targeting, probably, yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, we are just using Los Angeles, so let's change that to the whole of the United States. United States. See, now we have 120,000 people. See, that's quite a decent audience. We can even narrow it down further. So people who like, I can put down Tony Robbins as well. Tony Robbins. We can get Tony Robbins. He's got about 5 million people. So it's still going to stay at about 110,000 because these two have less than a million. So he's got about 770,000, 585. So it's highly likely because he's got 5 million, so it's not going to go up too much. All right. So here we can create a connection type. So we can actually narrow it down even more by adding people who like your page, the friends of those people, or exclude your own audience, which can be useful depending on what you want to do. But I'm just going to leave that out for now, since we're not targeting any specific audience or SEO placements. So this is quite important. When you're starting out, you can just do automatic placements, and later on I'm going to show you a way to see exactly which placements are working. So you've got, let me just click on here, show you. So you can choose mobile or desktop. You got Facebook, feeds, a right column, Instagram, audience network. So later on, when you get more serious with it, or even now if you want, you can create a campaign for each placement. I found that the right column doesn't really work well. It's mainly feeds, Instagram, and mobile. Those three work really well, but you have to test out for your own niche. So for now, we'll just keep as automatic, but to see which ones are working, because Facebook is going to test all of these on our ads. It's very simple. And also, like I said, I'm going to show you exactly how much money you're spending on each one and how it's done, and exactly which ones are getting the best results. You can go a bit further by mobile devices, operating systems, but I think that's overkill for now, so we're just going to leave it. I mean, for your first campaign, definitely. Daily budget, you can go about $5 or $10 for a daily budget. So make sure to monitor it every day. Let me take down my bid. See, so I've already spent over $10 on this account, so I can add link clicks. So, but for you, if you're new to Business Manager or the ad account, you have to spend $10, so they're gonna force you to do impressions. They might show you, so make sure you double check because it's gonna make you do impressions. So if you're gonna do impressions, don't do automatic, make it manual. Essentially, just look at that and then bid about half, or maybe a bit less than half. Or what you can do is narrow down your audience a bit more, and so you can get lower suggested bid. All right. See, it says it's charge you per impressions. All right, let's get that out of the way. YouTube. There's Robin's ad. Alright, so you can go about $9.84. Maybe go about $5. That's probably quite fair. As you can see, it's between 7 and 13. So if it's 7, you can probably go down to maybe $1 or $2 to get it as low as possible. Yeah, so that's all we'll do for now. So different countries will have different bids. If I was targeting like Pakistan or an Asian country, probably be like $2 per thousand, maybe even $1. So if you haven't spent $10 and it doesn't let you do link clicks, so the way to test that, you go on link clicks and you go click on manual. If it doesn't let you do this, then you still have to spend $10. I mean, it will tell you, it should tell you, so just make sure you check. So run your ads all the time, standard. And you can check here. This is our audience. And then we continue. You can use an existing post you've made on your page, or you can create a new one. I recommend you test all of these out. Probably not a video if you don't really need it. But test carousel, single image, slideshow, canvas. Now we just do a single image. And browser, I'm just going to get a picture from our library. For example, we can just get this one here. I think it's already picked it out. So you upload your images through here. You go on your library and just upload your images. Make sure you select the right Facebook page. If you want to do Instagram advertising, you have to connect an Instagram account. You do that on your Facebook page. Yeah, you do that on your Facebook page. You put in your website URL there. So I think we'll just do. And just put in your text here. Text here. Alright. So make sure to write more text on both ends. Of course, people do read them, so don't just keep as a one-liner. Try to like explain what's about, depending on what your niche is. If you're targeting business owners, just try and keep it lengthy on top, so you explain, because people do read it. So you write quite a longer explanation of what your ad is about, because people want to know what it's about before they click. So, and then you just have your main hook over here. So there is that. See, I haven't created a pixel for this website yet, for this particular client, so I will do that soon. But you should make a pixel immediately so that you can start. So Facebook will start tracking your web traffic, and then later on you can retarget your web traffic. The way you do that is you go here, create a custom audience, and then you go to web traffic that you can retarget those people. All right. So here we choose our button, learn more, or just leave that there. All right. We can also preview our ad over here to see what kind of stuff comes up and how it looks like on different devices. This one looks decent. I wouldn't actually make this as an ad, showing this as an example. Alright. After here, all you have to do is place the order, and then Facebook will review it and it will start running immediately. That's all there is to creating an ad campaign. Alright, so obviously there's a lot more to actually making a successful ad. And that comes down to creating the correct audience, the ad sets, the ad copy. Everything matters. The ad image, every little thing matters. Even the number of likes you have on your page, because people will judge the likes you have on your page to decide if you're an authority or not. So everything matters in that regard. It's not just as simple as making an ad. Like targeting matters, the connection type, ad budget, ad bids, your location, or your audience. Make sure after you got about a couple of thousand people to your site, just create the custom audience with website traffic, because you'll get much higher click-through rates because people have already been on your website, so much more likely to convert. Alright. So all you do is place the order and Facebook will set it up for you. Okay. Alright, I think that's all there is for this tutorial. In future tutorial I'll show you like techniques on how to bid on your ads so you can get the lowest cost per click, cost per impression, all that stuff. How much you should set your daily budget to, how to target the placements, how to optimize that. So at the end of the day, it's all about optimization. So how to target interest so you get exactly who you want. And also, in a future video, I'll show you how to track exactly which one of the placements is working the best and how much money you're spending in each one. Also the click-through in each one, which ads run in those particular ones, and all that stuff. It's really easy. I'll show you in my next video how to do that. Alright, so thanks for watching, and see you in my next video. Make sure you subscribe if you want to see more videos, so that YouTube sends you a notification. So just subscribe and just click on the notification button so you get a notification when the video comes out. If you got a specific request, just leave a comment. Aside from that, thanks for watching. Think and grow rich.